Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with Edie Rodriguez, who is CEO and President of Crystal Cruises. Actually, I should say Crystal now. And this is Insider Travel Videos. Now, Edie, we're here today on the Crystal Symphony, and we're actually right in front of the Silk Road restaurant, but there are going to be some major changes to this ship and the other ship you have, Crystal Serenity, and we're going to focus on that. You have a lot of things going on with the company, and we've talked about things in the past about that, but today let's just talk about the refurbishment of your two existing ships. Talk about a little bit about, first of all, the staterooms. What's going to be happening with them?
Well, thank you, James. We actually call it a reinvention, if you will, reimagineering of our Crystal Symphony and Serenity. So the biggest outcome of these revitalizations, if you will be that we will have more suites, less guests, and more dining options, which will lead us to full open seating dining, which really our guests hardly ever have anything sort of complaining to say about us, but that was something they really liked us to address. And since our suites sell out first, the demand for more suites was there. So what we're going to do is create what we are calling a new category, Seabreeze Penthouse and Seabreeze Penthouse Suites. And they're going to be spectacular, designed in the understated, elegant, stand the test of time genre of what Crystal Cruises is all about. And we're really, really excited to now give our guests the opportunity to purchase more suites and then to have an open dining genre.
And they also have butler service, right? Too?
Of course, the hallmark of Crystal.
Yeah. Now, so those suites are coming in, and I think you're reducing your passenger count on both ships, but a fairly significant amount.
We are, and we think that that will help us, obviously, with more dining options, be able to deliver open seating dining in the Crystal manner.
Yeah, now let's talk about that dining. We just had a marvelous lunch at the Silk Road, which is your Nobu restaurant, and that's not going to go away. Maybe the name is going away, but talk a little bit about the different options. Obviously, you're going to an open seating, as you mentioned just a second ago, but how is this going to change on both ships?
Sure. Well, we're going to move from calling our main dining room, quote unquote, the Crystal dining room, to calling it the waterside, because obviously there are beautiful waterside views. That will be one of the larger dining venues. What today people think of with our relationship with Nobu as Silk Road will be called Uma Uma, and that's going to be a really fantastic Nobu at Sea version, which we have an exclusive on.
So you're not getting rid of that, thank goodness. That's right.
No, definitely not. Our Prego will continue to exist. There will include more dining options and then more menu options. And then what we call today our Lido will have a new name, and in the evening that venue will transform to a churrascaria and a lot of other little dining options and surprises. So we're really excited to roll all of these dining options out.
Yeah. Now, you did introduce a few years ago a sort of a double menu in your main restaurant, and now with this waterside, will that double menu continue, or will you come with a whole new menu?
Yes, we will absolutely. Just like today, the right side of the menu in the main dining room, called Crystal Dining Room today, and after the refresh, called Waterside, we'll still have on the right side all of our traditional Crystal Cruises type fare, and on the left side our sort of nouveau cuisine options. And of course, the guests can mix and mingle the two options anytime they want, as they wish, all included.
And then, so you'll have sort of the same complement of restaurants on both the Serenity and Symphony?
When both dry docks are completed, yes.
And talk a little bit about when those dry docks are going to be completed.
Well, one of them is going in later on this year in October, and it actually comes out right before my President's Cruise, which is in November from Rome to Dubai. I'm delighted to say it's oversold by 50. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
You might have to give up your cabin. I don't know.
This is true. And so the first ship will be completed then, and then
which one is that?
Symphony.
Symphony. Okay.
and then next year Serenity will go in.
And so you'll have two effectively brand new ships that are coming out, because your three new vessels of the Crystal exclusive class are coming out. The first one is 2022, I believe?
Correct, correct. But between now and then, we've got lots of other things coming out. So for River, we have Bach coming with the christening on August 8th in Amsterdam, and then her sister Mahler will come in September, and then we have two more coming in 18, and then we have Endeavor coming in 19.
That's your yacht?
Yes, our yacht expedition, 200 guests, 100 suites, helicopters, submarines, all of the sort of water sports, cold and warm weather expedition accoutrements.
Well, it's so much coming on, but it's great to hear that you're going to be revitalizing and these two great ships. I mean, they really are so well maintained right now, and to hear that you're going to be redoing them in even better, larger suites and even more dining options is great to hear.
Yes, we're all about what we call ECO, exclusivity, customization, and options. We want to deliver a great experience, and when our guests tell us something, we do our best to implement and sort of evolve with them. And it's just been fantastic. This July, Crystal will be celebrating its 27th anniversary as Crystal Cruises, and I'm a firm believer the best is yet to come.
Well, Edie, thank you for taking the time to update us on what's going on with your existing two ships, as well as all the other things. We haven't even got to the air cruises, but that'll be another time, and that's coming up as well this year, right?
That's right. Well, James, I thank you for your time, and it was truly my crystal pleasure to be here with you on board our magnificent ship.
Wonderful. I'm James Schellinglaw for Insider Travel Videos.